Okay, so first of all, we're going to take a look at that one. Let's take a look at acute angle. So any angle between 0 and 90, which is small, right? So we call it acute angle, correct, everybody? Okay, so the right angle is exactly 90 degrees. So that's why we say it is very right, correct, everybody? So the third one is obtuse angle. It's just between 90 and 180. So any angle between 90 or 180, we call it obtuse angle. And everybody, when you have a line, it's called a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. And there is another one, which is like opposite to each other. We call it vertical angles, have equal measures. That is A equals B. Get everybody? So this is something when we learn it when we are in grade 5 or grade 6, right? So complementary angles. Yes, Jason, I am seeing you. What kind of food are you eating right now? You know what? It is almost like, I am very curious. Like, what is Jason eating? What? I cannot see that, Jason. What is that? Dumpling? Is it dumpling?
Steak.
Oh, steak. Wow. Okay.
Yum.
It must be. Okay, complementary angles are two angles plus together equals 90. And also we have learned it before, if you have two angles plus together equals 180, we call it supplementary angles. Correct, everybody? Okay, so this is just something basic, okay? So when we have isosceles triangles, that means two, because three of the lines, we create a triangle, right? But if two of them are equals to each other, we call it isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangles are not only just the two of the lines are the same, we also have the two of the angles the same, because the line which is opposite the angle, they are equals to each other, then the line equals to each other. On the other hand, when the two lines are equals to each other, the two angles are equals to each other. Correct, everybody? And the third one is equilateral triangle. So AB equals BC equals CA. So that means three of the lines are all equals to each other. And we have the three of the angles each other, and all of them are equals to 60 degrees, because the inside of the triangle is 180 and divided by 3 equals 60. Are we clear, everybody? I cannot hear you.
Yes.
Yes, I heard Elaine. Okay, good job. Okay, so let's take a look at relationship of angles informed by the parallel lines, okay? So when we have a two alternate interior angles, for instance, 4 and 5 are equals to each other. But the thing is, these two lines must be equals to each other, right? So because these two lines, that 1 and 8 is the same, 4 and 6 are putting together equals 180, and 2 and 6 are the same. Do you understand, everybody? If you understand, I'm not going to spend any time explaining it. Chapter, do you understand? Okay, good job. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? Theorem. So what is the theorem? Okay, so theorem means something you can directly use when you're doing some homework. Okay, so if the sum of the measurements of the angle are straight, the triangles equals to measurement of square angle. So angle A equal plus B equals C. This one we don't have to do it anymore, okay? But we can see, because you can just form. 为什么三个角加起来等于180度？有没有想过，小朋友们？
No.
I know.
Elaine, can you tell me?
Because two triangles make a square, and a square is 360. Or
But
a
if we look at
rectangle.
a square, why does a square have an angle of 360?
Okay, I love Jason's reaction. Jason said, Elaine said, two triangles form a square, and because
Or a
C is
rectangle.
360, so triangle is 180. So Jason said, how do you know that the square is 360? That's a very good one, okay? But this
Because
is how
there's
we
a right
prove triangles. Why triangles is 180 degrees inside. That is how we prove it. Because I'm going to make a line parallel to CB and go through A. Everybody, did you see that? Okay, so because this one, if we say this angle 1 is actually equals angle 2 there. Did you see this? This angle equals this one, right? And this angle B is actually equals to angle C. So you can see this angle 3, this angle 2, and this angle A plus together equals a straight angle, which is 180. So that's why triangle A, B, C plus together equals 180. Get it, everybody? This is how we got it. The interior angle of a triangle. Okay, but I really like Elaine's explanation, but I also find out Jason's having pretty logic. Jason's very logical as well. Okay, so let's take look number 2. The measure of each exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the measurement of its two remote non-adjacent interior angles. What does it mean? So every single angle is actually have an outside angles. Don't you agree with me, chapter? If you have 3 inside angles, you have 3 outside angles. This angle is exactly equals the other 2 of the non-adjacent interior angles, the sum. Why? Because you can see y equals 180 minus b, correct? And that's why y also equals a plus c, because 180 minus b also equals a plus c. Get it, everybody? So that's the same thing. You can see y equals a plus c, and z equals a plus b, and x equals c plus b. Okay, so chapter, all of them, you can directly use it. You can directly use it, no problem. Understand? You can directly use it, okay? So now let's take a look at this one. The sum of the measures of the exterior angles of the triangle equals to 360. This is something I want you to copy down on your page.
Wait, adjacent is like,
Adjacent is means Jason plus A. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Adjacent means that is together.
it's like that kind. It's like a cross.
Yeah. So Jason is making a very good Jason. It's like this is A. If this is A, 哎，你们有没有看到老师回来觉得很高兴？
I'm happy.
Where did you come back from?
You didn't
Um,
realize.
Ear up, obviously.
Oh, my dad told me 5 minutes before class last time.
你们都不知道我回过国吗？
Oh,
You
that's
didn't know that?
that's so cool. Wait, why?
Oh, so this entire class doesn't know that I've been back to China?
Yeah.
You didn't know that? You didn't realize the background of my class is different. It's not like the regular my study room.
Oh,
Oh my
that's why
God.
you.
we're kind-
I was gonna
like,
ask you why you weren't in the same place.
There
okay.
wasn't class on Monday or Wednesday, so I didn't have class last week.
On Wednesday, my power
Yeah,
cut
because
out. That's why.
Monday's classes got canceled because I was on the way of flying back.
Oh.
You didn't know
And
that?
Wednesday's
No,
class got canceled
nobody,
because
nobody
power ran
know
out.
that? Nobody's
Well,
know.
no.
Okay. Okay.
Kelvin
Yeah, you
back,
know
right?
what? You didn't know that. Now I'm back. Yes, you can see.
Wait. Is
Oh,
Kel back from China?
yeah, Kevin back from China. Kevin
Like
actually been there
Kelvin.
for like, yeah, Kelvin. Kelvin's been there for like 2 weeks, I think. And I even stopped by to his house because we live very close to each other.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so how about you copy this down? Okay, for theorem 3, the sum of all the measurement of the exterior angles of the triangle to have z, x, and y. If you plus these three together, it's actually equal to 360. I can actually just prove it because y equals what? Y equals a plus z, right? And z equals what? Z equals a plus b, right? And x equals what? X equals b plus c. And x plus y plus z actually equals a plus b plus a plus c plus b plus c, correct? So altogether equals 2a plus 2b plus 2c. And I can just take out 2 equals 2 times a plus b plus c. So a plus b plus c equals what? 180, right? So 2 times 180 equals 360. So that's why the triangle's exterior angle sum equals 360. Understand? So everybody, when you have the theorem, you don't necessarily to prove it, but you can directly use it. Get it? But my way, like as your teacher, I need to prove it to you that actually the theorem is true. It's not like I made it up. Okay? Because for instance, sometimes I made it up something, right? But not this one. Okay. Okay. So please copy that.
Do you know where Kelvin lives?
Yeah.
It's somewhere in North Van, right?
Yeah. How do you know that?
I saw him at Delbrook.
Really? Oh, yeah, yeah. You play basketball together, right? What is nodding and the shaking at the same time?
I play basketball, but I don't play with him.
Nodding and shaking.
那个 Kevin 跟那个 Elaine 是同学啊，他们是一个学校的呀。
What?
另外一个啊，对啊，
Okay, then he's in a different grade.
Grave.
啊，你们两个都是魔鬼的呀。Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one. So the four angles in the figure below have the following relationship. Okay, so angle D equals angle A plus angle B plus angle C. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Why? This one I need to explain it. Okay, angle D is here. And we have A, B, and C here. So this is what? This is called, this angle is very, it looks like 回旋镖，有没有点像回旋镖？ Do you throw it or will back? No, Jason, why? Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, why it's like that is if you cut them like that, you just to make a triangle here, you're gonna feel like D is actually equals angle alpha plus angle C, correct? Correct? Do you understand, chapter? Because D is this one, this triangle's outside angles. 对不对? 然后呢 by theorem 2这个 angle alpha exactly equals a plus b 对不对？所以 d equals a plus b plus c. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'll let you think about it. Okay. 不懂的现在马上问啊。It's getting harder. I know.
Can I get some paper?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Do you know how good Kel is at basketball?
Kelvin 好像打的挺好的吧？
Yeah. Do you know what day he has practices on?
What date?
Yeah.
我可以问他的呀，我帮你问他一下。
Yes.
那你们有 email 不啦？我可以直接把你的 email 给他。
No, no, no,
I
no, no.
have
I
like
just want you to.
3 emails.
The thing is, I don't want him to know.
Okay, oh, got it. Okay, got it, got it. Okay, so let's take like example 3, okay? Example 3 and example 4，小朋友们，我把这个先给它涂掉啊。为什么呢？因为我有点事儿，OK？我要去楼
But
上
we。have it. But we
Yeah.
have it on our.
哦，对啊，那你们做一下试试看 Number 3 and number 4. Okay, pretend you don't know that. I should not give it to you. OK，每个字母小朋友坐下，我去楼上拿个电脑啊。我回来了。等一下啊，这是命苦啊。Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing something for my husband. Okay. 来了来了来了。1 second. I'm sorry. "马上就好。 Okay. Huh? Okay, I'm free like a bird. So now let's take a look at this one. So the degree measure of A plus B. So let's take a look at this one. This is A, this is B, right? So because we don't know like exactly what is the measurement, but we know that angle D, where's angle D? This is angle D, right? Equals A plus B plus C. Correct? Remember, this is theorem 3, right? We have a theorem 3. If you have something like that, chapter, and this one is exactly equals this one, this one, this one, right? So that would, from that one, I know angle A plus angle B should equals to 70 degrees. Get it, everybody? We don't have to find out all of them. Actually, this 100 is actually useless. Get it, everybody? Okay, I know you have all the answers, but I'm just to explain it, okay? So let's take a look at number 4. The sum of the measurement of A, B, C, D, and E in the accompanying figures. A is less than 180, B is 180, greater than 180, but less than 360. 316 cannot be determined. The answer is 180. Why? Because if you draw a line is parallel to the AC, you find out 1 is equals to, let's just do this one. So 1 is equals to angle B plus 1, angle 1 plus angle B plus 2 equals 180, right? In the triangle CEF, angle 3 equals 5 plus 6, right? Because it's the interior one, right? And for the angle ADG, so angle 1 again equals what? Equals 5, sorry, angle 4 equals 7 plus 8. So that's why angle 1 equal, because angle 1 and angle 3 is the same. So angle 1 equals 5 plus 6 and angle 2 equals 7 plus 8. Correct? So that's why angle ABCDE equals what? Equals 180. 这个地方打错了啊，小朋友们。This one is angle C. Understand, Oliver? Chapter? Daniel? Okay, 我看 Jason 又在点头了，特别好。Okay. So triangle 5. 哎，你有没有看到这道题 example number 6？然后鹏鹏在上面画了一只猫。
哦，
OK 啊，我们最好如果能够不看那个题就不看那个题啊，我们不看那个题行不行？啊，看吧，不看也很难，算了，就看吧。Okay, so we just spend some time thinking about number 5, number 6. So let's take a look at this one. 2 angles of an isosceles triangle. So chapter, what is isosceles triangle? That means 2 angles are what?
The same.
Very good, are the same, right? Okay, measure 70 degrees and x degrees. But did we know that the 70 degree is the one not equals to, or the x is the one not equals to each other? We didn't know that, right? So that means there are two possible answers. Correct? So said, what is the sum of all the possible value of x? So you need to find out there are three cases. Right? So we have following three cases. So we get x equals 50, 5, 40, and 70. So for instance, when 70 is the top, then x is here. So we have what? 180 minus 70 divided by 2 equals 55 degrees, right? And when the x is on the top, so the 70 and the 70 at the bottom, so we have what? We have 180 minus 140 equals 40 degrees. And also we could make what? X equals 70. Don't you agree with me? There is a possibility that x is actually equals to 70 as well. It doesn't necessarily like x cannot equals to 70. Who said that? So if x equals 70 and the other one, so that's why x have three different options. So 55 plus 40 plus 70 equals 165. This question, very easy. A lot of students make the answer as 95. Correct, Jason? Okay, so that is a possibility there. So we are going to take it away. Okay, so let's take a look at example 6. In triangles, CAT, we have ACT equals ATC. So ACT, we first just highlighted ACT equals ATC. And CAT equals 40 degrees. Oh, it's very close to this one. If TR bisects ATC, so what is bisects? Bisects means you what? Equally cut this angle into half. So if this is 70, this is 70, this is 35, this is 35. Get it? Then CRT equals what? CRT equals what? So we know A equals 70, so 70. So we don't have to do that, right? In order to find out, this is interior angle of this one. So 40 plus 35 equals 75. So the answer is C. Get it? Chapter? I think so far you're okay with that, right? Okay. So let's take a look at number example 7 and number example 8. Okay, you take a look. Jason 在干嘛？第7题、第8题了，你在摇什么？Number 7，先把题目看懂啊。If the complementary if the complementary of angle A and angle B are complementary. 这句话什么意思啊？ That means we have angle A, and the complementary angle of angle A is 90 degrees minus A, right? And we have angle B, and the complementary angle of angle B is 90 minus B. Get it, everybody? 那 Jason 你这个躺着这样子上课的啊？是不是这样的 ？OK? And these two angles are complementary to each other. So that means 90 minus A plus 90 minus B equals 90. Get it? Okay, so we're going to cross 190. So that means 90 minus A minus B equals 0. So A plus B equals what? Equals 90 degrees. Okay, so they said the supplementary angle of A and B. So the supplementary of A and B is what? Is 180 minus A and 180 minus B, correct? And if you plus them together equals what? Equals 360 minus A plus B, correct? So equals what? We know A plus B equals 90. So 360 minus 90 equals 270. So the answer is E. Understand chapter? Daniel? Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. The measure of an angle for which the measure of a supplement is 4 times the measure of the complement is 45. Sorry, is what? I don't know, okay? So the measure of an angle for which the measure of the supplement is 4 times the measure of the complement. Okay, so how do we do it? So 2 angles plus together equals 90 degrees. That means these 2 angles are complementary to each other, okay? And another 1 plus 1 equals 180. That means 2 of the angles are supplementary to each other. But one of them is 4 times of the complementary one. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 3 equations and you find out what is A, what is X, what is Y, what is Z, is it easy? You replace that one, right? So you can have, if you minus that, Z minus Y equals 90 degrees. Don't you agree with me from this one? Chapter, this equation minus this equation, negative X minus negative X equals no X. Z minus Y equals 180 minus 90. And we know Z equals negative 4Y, right? So negative 4Y minus Y equals 90. Am I right? Or negative. So we have, I think I have made mistakes. So sorry, 3Y equals 90 degrees. Yes, I'm right. So Y equals what? Equals 30 degrees. So X equals, why there's a negative? So X equals 60 degrees and Z, there's no minus. Z equals 120. Get it, everybody? Hello, Elaine? Did you get it? Okay, if you don't understand anything, you can just stop me and we start to do that. Okay, 因为 geometry 每个小朋友都不是学的特别好，对不对？Okay, example 9. In the figure, angle 1 equals 7x plus 10, angle 5 equals 3x, and L is parallel to M. The measurement of angle 2 equals what? Okay, 小朋友们不要看下面的答案啊，我们自己做一下，好不好？ for this question, we have to say, pretty easy. Angle 1 equals 7x plus 10, right? Angle 5 equals 3x. So what is the relationship between angle 5 and angle 1? Actually, they plus together equals what? 180. So very good. So we have 7x plus 10 plus 3x equals 180. So 10x equals 170. So x equals 17 degrees. Okay, and L is parallel to M. The measurement of angle L, 2. So in order, because we know x equals 17, so x equals 7 times 17 plus 10 equals 119 plus 10 equals 129. So angle 2 equals what? 180 minus 129 equals 41 degrees. Sorry, 51, what I'm doing. So the angle is B. Get it, everybody? Okay, so let's take a look at number 10. Okay, number 10 and number 11. So everybody, are you finished? Number 10 and number 11? So let's take a look at this one. Okay, we have X and then we have U. Okay, so because X is here and U is just the straight line, straight angle of X, so X plus U equals 180. And we also have a Y plus V equals 180. So that's why XU plus V plus Z, oh, sorry, this is the Z. Why is like that? It should be X, no X, U plus V plus Z equals 180. OK， 这个地方又错了， 这 x 从哪儿来的？在你们的书上把这个东西涂掉啊，那书这打印的一点都不对。Okay, so u plus 1, 2, 3, these three together equals x plus u plus y plus v plus 180 equals 180 plus u plus v plus z. Correct? So that's why x equals 180 plus z minus y. So that's why the answer is D. Okay, we can also have another easier way because y equals 180 minus x plus z. Correct? Okay, so that's why x equals 180 plus z minus 1. Get it, everybody? Because these two are parallel. Okay, so let's take a look at number 11. If line L1 and L2 are parallel, then find the value of y. So A equals 84, 96, and whatever. So let's just take a look at this one. So find the value of y. And we know this is 3x degrees. So this one is 4x minus 22 because 3x also equals m. So m equals 3x degrees, correct? So 3x degrees plus 4x degrees minus 28 equals 180 degrees, correct? So 7x equals 152. So x equals, 我是不是又剪错了? No, 208. So x equals, 还是不对啊? Oh, yeah. What I'm doing, I'm just.
They don't equal.
Yeah. This is 3x. So it's 3x equals 4x minus 28. I'm sorry. This one chapter, this little blue one is equals to this little blue one, right? So x should equals to 28 degrees. So find the value of y. So y equals exactly 180 minus 3 times 28. So the answer is 96. Get it, everybody? Okay, let's take a look at number 12. Number 12, the answer just be cut it off. Okay, for this one, there are two ways of doing that, okay? 有没有人做好的
我做好。
？OK，不能看啊。Okay, so first of all, because this one, angle 1 is 100, so obviously this one is 80, right? And because of this 80, and because L and N are parallel to each other, this one is also 80. Okay, so everybody, so if this is 120, so this one is 60. So very easy, angle 3 equals 60 plus 80 equals 140. Very easy, correct? Okay, chapter 会做吗？不会. So which part you're making mistakes?
I don't know.
So can I explain to you again?
Okay.
So we know that this one is 100, right? 那你看这条是不是一条线？ So every single line is 180. So this is 100. Does it mean this is 80? This one you understand, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So we have a line here. So we just longer it. So this is 80. So because this angle and this angle is also 80, so this is 80. Do you agree with me? Get it? Chapter? Okay, so that's the same thing. You see, this one is 120. Can you tell me if this pink one is what is angle? This is a straight angle, right? So this one's 180, this is 120. So this pink one is what? 60 degrees, correct, chapter? Okay, so this 3 is for this triangle. 3 is the outer side of this triangle. Okay, so 60 plus 80 equals what? 140. Get it, chapter? Now you understood, right? Okay, very good. If you don't understand, you ask me, okay? So it's not that hard. Okay, so now let's take a look at number 30. 13, okay, number 13. Okay, number 13. Please take a look at number 13. 这个题目有点麻烦啊，我们每个小朋友认真看一下。In the diagram, angle MBA, NAC, and OCB are exterior angles of triangle ABC. Okay, so for everybody, when we're learning this part, I'm strongly suggest you to把这个 ABC 给它画出来。So we're talking about these two angles. So MBA. So we use a pink color. And NAC. And also I changed another color. OCB are exterior angles of the triangle ABC. Line TB and CQ intersect at Q. Ray BT and ray CQ bisect MBA and OCB. So everybody, did you see that? I have a little dot here, Daniel. Why have little dot there? Then I know these two angles are equals to each other. Get it? They want to find out BQC. So this is the one we know we need to find out. The red one. Okay, so Oliver and everybody, I want you to starting having this one. Okay, if you've done this one, so we're starting to do that, okay? So let's take a look at this one. They're not asking you exactly what is the measurement of BQC because it's impossible, correct, Elaine? Because we don't know what is, oh, sorry, BQC is here, what I'm doing. Why it's not impossible for us to find out is because there's not enough information. There's no measurement at all being told, right? So we only know the relationship is the equal to the measurement of angle CAN. CAN. 看看就不像，对不对？ Equal to the measurement half of the CAN. So 我觉得我第一个是不是可以先排除 A？ 对不对？ A 看起来就不像。Correct, Oliver? Okay, so let's take a look at number 2. So equals to that. So by the theorem too, we know if we name this one as Y, and we know Y plus 2U plus 2V are equals to 360. Why? Because the outer side of this triangle's exterior angle is plus together equals 360, correct? Chapter, do we still remember that one? We have noticed that, right? We put them on there. And by the theorem 1, we know U plus V plus X equals 180. We want to find out the relationship of X, right? The X of Y or X of U or X of V, that's the relationship we want, right? So you can just multiple 2 by 2. So we have 2U plus 2V plus 2X equals 360. Don't you agree with me? So 2U and 2U are the same. 2V and 2V are the same. So you're going to find out Y equals 2X. So X equals Y divided by 2. So that's why the answer B is the same thing. Equal to the measurement of angle CAN over 2. 好，有些小朋友说，老师，为什么题目已经给了我们 MBA 啊、NAC 啊、OCB 啊 ，why you replace them with U, V, and Y? The thing is actually, it is very hard for you to identify which number is if you have MBA, something like that, because it's not straightforward. Understand, Oliver? But if you take a look at this one as a U, as a V, as a Y, this is more straightforward for you, for your brain to accept it that actually the measurement of the angle is like that. Chapter understood? Okay, it's just some helpful points. If you don't like it, you want to still using the MBA, NAC, angle OCB, it is totally fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take a look at number example 14. 呀，题在这个图在下面是不是？哎呀，我就不想让你们看到下面的答案，然后图在下面。那你们自己的题目上面应该能看到的啊，你们自己有图的，对不对？
但是我们也有答案的。
对呀，对呀，对呀，对呀。那老师帮你们讲一遍，会不会比答案有再清楚一点？有没有？You have to say yes, okay? It's gonna, or else it's gonna break my heart. I feel like I'm useless. 哎，Oliver，你有多少件奶牛服呀
What?
How many same pajamas you have? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Because every time you're having my class is exactly wearing the same clothes almost every single time, like never changed. So I'm just curious, like 每一次你上我的课，
A lot.
对啊，我就觉得很好奇。
老师
嗯哼，
I can't see angle number 5.
啊，
I don't see this angle number 5.
没有 angle number five 哦，number five
Then why
number
does it
哦，那是因为鹏鹏 angle five 在这儿。
what? What? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we know angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180. So this is angle 1 and then angle 2 equals 180. There's no problem at all. And angle 7 equals angle, so angle 3 and angle 4 is the same. So obviously this is an isosceles triangle, right? And we try to find out angle 5. So this question looks like we try to find out angle 5, Jason. Actually, we need to find out the sum of angle 3 and angle 4. Correct? Because angle 5 is the exterior of angle 4. Sorry, angle 2 and angle 3, what I'm talking about. Angle 5 equals angle 2 plus angle 3. Correct, everybody? But all the time, if you know angle 4, it's even easier. So it's 180 minus angle 4 is also angle 5. Correct, everybody? So you need to think about that one, okay? So angle 1, let's take a look at this one. We know that is 70 degrees because we know the other two chapter. So in this triangle is 180, this is 40, this is 70, must be 70 as well, right? So this is 110. And in order to find out what is angle 5, so we need to find out angle 4. So 180 minus 110 equals 70. So 70 divided by 2 equals 35. So that means angle 4 is 35 degrees. So angle 5 equals 145. Get it, everybody? Okay, so let's take a look at example 5 and example 15 and example 16. 这个题目太简单了，这题 chapter 会不会做？太简单了，对不对？AB equals AC, correct chapter? So that means angle B and angle C are equals to each other, correct? So basically just a 180 minus 5. 这道我们不讲了，我们看一下 number example 16. X, Y, Z are measurement of the angle showing in the figure, the X, Y, and Z. The sum of Y and Z in the term of X is, what does it mean? That means they want to use the X to represent Y and Z. Daniel, for instance, Daniel 如果现在是名字叫 Daniel，对不对？那他同时可以写成什么？他是他爸爸的儿子，对不对？ The sum of whatever, whatever, right? Also could be C, the sum of Veronica. That's your mother's name, right? So every single number could be represented by another variable, which for the Daniel, Veronica is another variable, right? Okay, so we can just represent this one. So how do we find this? Okay, so if you take a look at this one, you're going to find out because this is a 90 degrees, this is X. So obviously the one which is missing is X minus 90 minus X. Correct? So this one is also 90 minus X. Okay, so now you're going to find out actually 90 minus X equals Y, sorry, plus Y plus Z equals 180. Correct? So very easy. You can move the X over there. So it's 90. Y plus Z equals 90 plus X. So that is a relationship. Okay, so let's move forward to the number 17 and number 18. Okay, I'm going to clear that up and then you take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, everybody. So the first question, in the example 17, there's a triangle ABC, right? So chapter, look at this, AC equals CD. Okay, so CAB minus ABC. So CAB minus ABC. ABC, where's ABC? ABC is here. 那我会怎么样？在这里写上2。好，它这边是 Z， 对不对？然后 CAB，我这边写成 X 和 Y， 对不对？ Because it's very hard to just to find out exactly which one is which, right? So CAB, so X plus Y minus Z equals 40. Get it, everybody? So this is much easier for you to understand. Make your brain to function like that. So we want to know BAD, bad. BAD equals what? So BAD is what? All we want to know is Y, right? Correct? So because this is X, and we know X equals what? X exactly equals Y plus Z. Don't you agree with me? Because the outer side, the exterior equals the not adjacent to inside angles degrees. Correct? So we have two equations. So we find out 2y equals 40, so y equals 20. Okay, so let's take a look example 18. The measurement of angle ABC is 40 degrees. So AD bisect BAC. Okay, so again, 怎么 bisect 怎么来表示 ？1, 2，这两个一样 ，get it, everybody? And DC bisect BCD，那怎么办？哎，两个这样。Okay, so the measure of angle ADC is, so we want to know ADC. We want to know this one. So everybody, let's take a look at this one. 40 equals 180 minus 2 dot minus 2 triangle, correct? Correct, Oliver? Okay, 那这个 angle ADC 是不是等于180 minus 1 dot minus 1 triangle 啊？对不对？好了，2 dot plus 2 triangle 是不是等于140啊？这两个加起来是不是等于140？所以180减去140等于40，对不对？那 1 dot plus 1 triangle 是不是等于70？ So angle ADC equals what? 110. 这样。Get it, everybody? 有没有什么地方不懂的？马上问老师。OK， 好，190。哎呀，190可以自己做啊，190不用看了。
Finally.
So in the given figure XR bisects Y, XS, okay? So when you see bisects, you just do 2 dots, okay? So YR bisects XYS. And S equals A. Express the measurement of angle R in terms of A. 一模一样了，对不对？是不是跟前面那道题目一模一样？但是前面那道题目是有数字的，对不对 ？Oliver, Elaine, Jason，对不对？后面那道数字没有数字。So a lot of students actually, don't worry about it, chapter, all of us, even though you know how to do example 18, some students get stuck on number 19 still. Why? Because they feel like, oh, it's not the same. When you have the variable or real number, your brain give you different reactions. Okay, Daniel and chapter, that's very normal. Don't worry about it. Okay. So how are we going to do it? So A, we need to do, the thing is, we just do this as X and this one we do Y. Okay, so 2X plus 2Y plus A equals 180. Get it? So A equals 180 minus 2X plus 1. Okay, R equals 180 minus X minus plus 1. Okay, so we're going to find out XY equals what, right? Replace with it. So it is 180 minus A equals 2X plus Y. So XY equals 180 minus A divided by 2. Correct, everybody? Okay, so all we need to do is 180 minus, so this one we can say 90 minus A over 2. 对不对？好，小朋友们，这个地方又有另外一个难点啦。有个小朋友在这个地方又要错了。Why? Because you see negative and negative. So the answer is 180 minus 90 plus 8 over 2 equals 90 plus 8 over 2. So the answer is 8. Got it? Is it the same, exactly the same as example 18, but just a little bit different? When you have the real number, everything is a little bit easier. Okay, so let's take a look at number 21 and number 22, okay? Okay, so in the triangle ABC, AD and BE bisects angle A and B. So what do we do it? We can say this is X and X. This is Y and Y, correct? so easier for you. So you know they are actually equals to each other, respectively, and intersects in the P, point P. 它们两人相交在 P 点，对不对？ The measure of angle ACB is 70 degrees. ACB is 70 degrees. Okay, so measurement AP is 不要做了，对不对？这道题目我们已经做了很多很多次了，对不对？很多很多次了，不用再做了。跟前面那道题是不是一样的 chapter？ chapter？ 对的，很好。那么我们就直接来看 chapter 22. Example 22. If the measurement of an angle of a triangle are ratio 4, 5, 6, what is the measurement of the smaller acute angle? 要不要做的？不用做的，是不是？4分加5分加6分，一共15分，对不对？好了，一个 triangle 一共180度，180度平均分成15分，然后把它乘以4，对不对？他说 What is the smallest acute angle？ 那是不是就是180除以15等于多少？等于12乘以4等于48度，对不对？很简单啊，这道题目我们就不讲了，小朋友们对不对？这个太简单了啊，这个小笨蛋都会做。好了，我们现在哎呀已经到了时间了，那么今天的回家作业。老师把前面的讲义都给你们打了，对不对？就把后面的题目都给做了。一共有多少题呀？还好了，一共25题，好不好？一共25题，那个叫什么？你们就把这个25题做完就可以了。我觉得还好，不是很难。后面有2道题目稍微有一点点难，前面都差不多，不是很难，好不好？因为上一次的作业呢，大家都表示有点难啊。我先跟大家说一下，上一次的作业是有点难 ，Oliver 是有点难 ，Chapter。因为呢，我觉得你们好像有一点不把我当一回事 ，OK？ 你们不把我当一回事的时候呢，我就会把故意弄得难一点，特别是 Oliver。Oliver, you have to admit that sometimes you think, huh, it's very easy, huh? Am I right? 没有，有没有？有的哈，有的时候有的。所以呢，我就想告诉你一下，其实也不是那么简单的，知道吗 ，Daniel? Okay, so we're going to learn this part again in the very near future because the speed and time and whatever it's kind of not very. It's going to be tested in AMC 8 and also AMC 10. It's a kind of like a thought, a theorem, like everybody need to understand how to use. Understand chapter? 哎，chapter， 我觉得你现在大起来了，你长得越来越像你哥了。有没有？越来越像你妈妈了，比以前长大了。你是不是高了很多 ？Do you get taller? No, I think you look like you're getting taller. Oliver 是长高了吗？没有。
Really?
Not really. Okay. Okay. So everybody, stay healthy. Okay, because I think there's the temperature is dropping. So stay healthy. So we're gonna see each other next week. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.